Since Elon Musk has taken over at Twitter, a lot has changed. The board members gone, the bots diminished. But one notable talking point right now is that of the verification subscription. So let's dive in and look at the benefits of the subscription model, see if it's worth the $8 per month, and do some detective work to find out how this may benefit crypto's biggest meme, Dogecoin. So to keep your blue tick on Twitter, you're going to have to pay $8 per month. This fee was initially thought to be around $20, but Elon has now confirmed it's just $8. Let's have a little look at the outrage posed by some and some of the benefits posed by others. Starting here with American novelist Stephen King, who tweeted out $20 a month to keep my blue check. F that, they should pay me. If that gets instituted, I'm gone like Enron. I wonder if his mind has been changed now it's just $8. I doubt it, he seems pretty sour. But in a positive take, Phil Lewis here, I think it's a fundamental misunderstanding of how verification is supposed to work. A blue check mark has been perceived as a status symbol for some time, when really it's just supposed to tell if your page is authentic or not. Against this move is Runa Sandvik of the New York Times. She tweeted that it's going to cost around $400K per year to New York Times to have all 1,700 of its journalists verified on Twitter, and that the organization has better things to spend its money on. My rebuttal to this is that your Twitter profile should be yours as an individual, and it's really up to yourself whether you want to get verified or not and pay the $8, and it shouldn't be up to your company. American politician AOC also not in favor of this move, stating that free speech shouldn't cost $8 per month. And in the midst of this, a lot of individuals tweeting that they're going to be leaving Twitter. However, I think BitBoy here does actually hit the nail on the head quite well. He said, here's why Elon's Twitter blue verification plan works. It's going to kill the bots. And here's how. You'll be able to turn on only verified users can comment, which will ensure that you don't get those annoying spam comments below each and every one of your posts, typically diverting attention away to false advertisements and scams. So let's take a look at Elon's view upon things here and why he's brought in this new verification model with an $8 per month subscription. So he says Twitter's current lord and peasant system for who has or doesn't have a blue checkmark is BS. Power to the people, blue for $8 a month. So this allowing anyone to just pay the subscription and therefore get the blue tick next to their name. He says it's going to be price adjusted, i.e. if you live in a poorer region of the world, it will be a lesser USD amount, but proportional to your purchasing power. And what are you going to get for this? Well, you're going to get priority in replies, i.e. you can reply to the creators who only want verified accounts to be able to comment, as BitBoy stated, or it could just bump up your reply in the rankings above those who are not verified. You'd also get preferential treatment for mentions and search, which is essential to defeat spam and scam posts. So the thinking behind this is that if you've got loads of these scam accounts, like people use these in the thousands to just absolutely pump out crap on Twitter, well, those individuals with those scam accounts are highly unlikely to pay the $8 per month on each of those spam accounts, and so we should see a great reduction in the amount of noise on the social media platform. Verification will also give you the ability to post long video and audio. I see this as a move towards a more competitive nature with the likes of YouTube and Spotify, and you'll also receive half as many ads. So think of it like YouTube Premium. If you want to have less of your time wasted, maybe you're happy to pay $8 a month. Interestingly enough, this also gives Twitter a revenue stream that they can pump back to creators as well. So the creator economy on Twitter could benefit massively from this, allowing more and more individuals to actually go full time on social media if they are providing good value to their followers. And then finally, there will be a secondary tag below the name of someone who is a public figure, which is already the case for politicians. Eric Voorhees, who recently debated Sam Bankman-Fried and did very well with that, posted this. Let's remember that Elon Musk charging $8 for a premium Twitter experience means Twitter becomes the product again instead of you. And if $8 a month is too much, you're free to remain as the product. So this kind of gives you the idea that Web 2, where you are the product, it's free to use. Think Facebook, for example, they harvest all your data and sell you as the product. But if you're willing to pay the subscription, well, Twitter becomes the product again for you to utilize. And we move towards a more Web 3 approach. And we'll be hinting on that subject just a bit more in a second. But let's look at my favorite Elon tweet. The memes were flying here, showing the massive grin as someone pays $8 for a frappe with 30 minutes enjoyment time, but people are unwilling to pay and are crying about $8 for 30 days of the blue checkmark. Now you may have also seen this going around, Twitter employees sleeping on the desk as they've been given a very tough turnaround, working 7 days a week, 12-hour shifts to get their verification up and ready by the November 7th deadline. Apparently Elon will be firing some of the engineers if this is not implemented by the 7th. And I think this really opens the door for crypto payments for the verification, due to the fact getting a fiat integration in such a quick turnaround is nigh on impossible, but a crypto integration can be done a lot quicker with one of the partners we're about to hit on. But before that, I'd just like to add, go and check out WeChat, the Chinese social network where you can do things like commerce, payments, social media, voice chat, video chat. It really is an all-in-one application, and this is what Elon wants to turn Twitter into. So what we're seeing now is the early innings of how he's going to transform Twitter, and this platform could have a much bigger standing in everyone's day-to-day life with a few tweaks. So verification, payments, all of those things, how are they going to be implemented? Well, I believe they will be through crypto integrations. Binance just released a blog post saying we're starting a Bluebird index, i.e. the Bluebird of Twitter. But what is the index? Well, they explain that the Bluebird index is a cryptocurrency price index launched in November 2022 that tracks the performance of BNB, Doge, Elon's favorite meme coin, and Mask. So let's just jump into all three real quick. First and foremost, Mask Network. This one has been on a super tear here. It was the most unknown of all three cryptocurrencies in the index, and it's up like 5x over the last like 2 or 3 weeks, currently trading at $4.92. And as you can see, that is not the type of chart you want to be buying, but the trajectory of it shows there is a major integration in the works. If you go onto their website, you'll see for yourself that this is a Web3 browser extension and mobile wallet that allows you to do things on social networks such as Twitter, allowing for payments, Twitter Launchpad service in the making as well, i.e. launching new tokens via something they call an ITO, an initial Twitter offering. So this is going to be major eyes on cryptocurrency when these kind of things kick off, and Mask Network could be one of the major service providers in the background facilitating all of these things. It could also be the hub for KYC, because if you're going to get these blue tick verifications, in order to prove you are a real person, I would imagine you have to complete a KYC, i.e. giving away some personal information, maybe your passport, driver's license, that kind of thing. If you want a video on Mask Network specifically, just comment the word subscribed down below and be subscribed to the channel. And if enough of you do so, in the next 48 hours, I'll drop a Mask video and show you exactly how it works. Then in the basket, we also have the BNB coin. I'm not sure if this will have any purposeful meaning within the Twitter ecosystem, but Binance did help Twitter with the acquisition. They pledged around $500 million into the deal. And you know, CZ likes to pump his own token. So I think this is kind of just one in the basket that isn't going to have too much of a direct impact with this Twitter news, but it's there for the benefit of the Binance family. Then coin number 3, the last one in the basket there. So we got Mask, BNB, and of course Dogecoin. Now this is the one I believe will be the payments rail over on Twitter. We know how much Elon loves this token, and he's pretty much seen as the CEO of Dogecoin at this point, and really lord of the memes. So Doge as well, ticking up nicely here on the back of this news. So $8 per month potentially being paid in Doge. I would be highly surprised if this is not a payment method. For the subscription, $8 is roughly 60 Doge per month. Now I'm sure a lot of us hold quite a substantial amount of Doge from previous years when it was just a fraction of the cost that it is now. And I'm sure there's also a lot of bag holders of the Dogecoin since Elon pumped it back in 2021. The hash rate of Doge is at all-time highs. This is showing great strength as a network, and it's probably one of those tokens that has huge utility benefits here with the Twitter integration. And although the price is up quite a lot off the recent lows, it's probably worthwhile keeping an eye on this one, as it seems to have an absolute face melting run at some point during each and every cycle. And I'm sure Elon will want to do the same again. But a quick side tangent, let me show you exactly how I'm going to get my $8 a month in Doge here. So I'm going to be utilizing this platform here, StakeCube. I'm already a user of it. I'm going to go to my wallet here for Dogecoin. Within that, I'm going to find my address and I'm going to deposit 10,000 Doge onto here. I've currently got just 1,000. I'm then going to go to the interest tab. And from here, you can see we get over 7.5% in annual interest on any Doge deposits above 1,000 tokens. So if you put 1,000 Doge on here, you're going to receive roughly 0.2 per day or 6 per month. But I'm going to bump this up to 10,000 Doge coins and get 2 per day or just over 60 per month to pay my $8. In that way, I'll have 10,000 Doge in my HODL portfolio here and also get 60 per month in rewards I can use to verify myself over on Twitter in a very passive and easy way. So for $8 per month over on Twitter, you're going to get less spam accounts, less scam accounts, and priority in replies to your favorite individuals. You'll also be able to show that your page is legit and it's not a scam account. With the Mask Network integration, you can also potentially get payments from others, maybe tips, and utilize Twitter to actually buy stuff. I'm sure we're going to see a full commerce platform integrated within this and the ability to buy products and services. Just go and check out WeChat to see exactly what Elon has planned. He's talked about this in numerous occasions. And overall, I feel this is a very bullish thing for crypto adoption worldwide, with the biggest social networking platform, Twitter, ready to red pill a load of individuals. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.